Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is Tuesday, February 12th, 2019. Little sexy. So, weather, we got snow, probably about 3 inches of snow came, and now they're talking about a layer of sleet, and then like a half inch of sleet, and then we're going to get like a tenth of an inch of ice. So it's going to be a whole lot of fun. So I figured, I said, well, and it's really windy outside, so I said I'm going to do my video inside today. Anyway, so wanted to talk about the military maneuvers that just happened over in LA. People woke up Monday to military maneuvers with helicopters and everything like that in LA, and the military is doing urban warfare training. So I find that very interesting. What are they training for? You know, are they planning on? See this. So here's my question: is the military planning on using our own troops against our own people? You know, for urban warfare type of thing. So something to think about, guys. I mean, it's like, you know, unless they're invading somewhere to do some kind of urban training, you know, it's what is the reason for that? You know, that's kind of like my opinion on that. I mean, and to use, I mean, I can see doing urban training on, you know, an abandoned area and working, you know, with that type of stuff. But to do the urban training in a regular city with people that are there all the time, is that like programming to get you used to that type of thing? So when it really does go down, that people won't react as quickly as they normally would? Again, that's something to think about. I think it's amazing the stuff that goes on now that has never happened before, and you know, we're supposed to just take it and just go, okay, yeah, that's fine, whatever they say. And but I found that very, very interesting. I definitely would like to hear what your guys, you know, thoughts on that topic are, because I think it's a very interesting topic and something to definitely think about. You know, I know there's been more and more of that going on with training as far as, you know, urban warfare training. So, you know, I just, I'm just looking at one of the kittens. What are you doing? Come here. What you doing? Now this one here, this is Abel. And he's a good boy. He's got an old man's face, though. Looks like an old man. But he's a good cat. So we have him, and we have Gelco left of the kittens, because our poor Slugger is gone. But these other two kittens are cool too, but Slugger was definitely the best. I'm not going to lie, he was definitely the best, and he will be missed. But these other guys are good kittens. Aren't you? You're a good boy. You into everything. Yes. So, anyway, I definitely want to hear, like I said, I want to hear what you guys have to say. What do you think about, you know, the training that's going on, and why are they doing it, you know, especially in our own cities? It doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me unless they're got something in the works or they're planning something. I mean, with all the different things that have gone on out in California already, you know, with the fires and stuff like that, and the possibility of it being direct energy weapons, you know, used to clear out that area. And what I found very fascinating about that as well is with those fires, that you had houses completely burned to the ground with nothing left, and then the trees right next door were completely fine and intact. That's not normal. There's something that definitely stinks with that. And, you know, of course, if you say that they use direct energy weapons, then of course, you know, you get the whole conspiracy theory type of thing. But different things that were shown, the results of the way those fires went, didn't make a whole lot of sense. And so I found that very, very interesting as well. So, you know, what's going on out in California? You know, that would actually be my question over, you know, more than anything else. what is going on? What is happening out there? And what is the purpose? I mean, I know that they're talking about that the part where the fires were, where they wanted to use that area for the high-speed railway, and so, like I said, there's a lot of weird, interesting things going on, and it's going to affect a lot of people, and it has already. Obviously, a lot of people were misplaced out there because of those fires, and are they going to be able to go back and build in those areas again or not? That would be a question that I would have as well. And then you have PG&E out there covering their butts by filing Chapter 11 bankruptcy, which they have done now, and so people can't go after them for that, because it was talked about those the smart readers for that was probably causing part of the problem and stuff like that, or short circuits in the wiring and stuff like that. That there's a lot of innuendos of why those fires started and how those fires started and who's to blame. Deep pockets can cover up a lot of things. So, what are you doing there, baby boy? But something interesting, like I said, something to think about for sure. The weather that's going on around the country, and I was reading a lot of the comments from yesterday's video, and how people were acting in just a localized emergency type of a situation, and how they were acting with in the stores and stuff like that. People were telling me what they had saw, and they said they can't even imagine what it would be like in a true SHTF event, and that's just something to really, really think about. I mean, prepping is so important that I so many people don't get it, and it's sad. I wish more people would wake up. And like I said, it doesn't have to be necessarily a worst case scenario. It could be a worst case scenario for you. It could be, a localized event that's going to happen, be it a snowstorm, be it a forest fire, be it flooding, a hurricane, tornado, whatever, that's going to affect you directly. And still people with dealing with these things on a yearly basis don't prepare, and I don't understand that. I really truly do not understand that. Especially here in the Northeast, with the weather extremes that we get in the wintertime, why more people are not prepared for those type of disasters that are going to happen every year, and so that just doesn't make any sense to me. I don't understand the mentality or the thinking of why people don't do anything. And then heaven forbid, if we have a worst case scenario, that happens in this country, people are not going to be able to handle it. It's just mentally they're not prepared. They're, more and more people are waking up that they need to be ready, which I think is a great thing, and it's happening more and more, and that's fantastic. So that's really, really, I think is such a really important thing. What are you doing, silly? So the more people that wake up, the better off we all are, okay? I mean, I really believe that to be the case. So, but I want to mention again, for anybody that hasn't seen it, because I mentioned it in my live chat the other night, and I mentioned it in yesterday's video, we started the Prepper One community. That is on my website, preppernurse1.com, and it's free to join, and it's a way for people that are preppers, off-gridders, that that are looking to form groups or looking to connect with like-minded people, in your state or your surrounding state. It's a really, really good way for people to connect that way. So I definitely think that that's a good idea. And if you're interested, go on over there and you register. And not everybody can see it. It's going to be very private. So you have to be registered to be able to see in whatever state or country. We have New Zealand, Canada, the UK, Germany, Australia, and Sweden right now. And if you want your country added so you can try to find people in your country, just let us know and we will add that country as well. All 50 states plus Puerto Rico, so wherever you're at, you can try to find like-minded people. So go over to my website and check that out, register, and then that way you can, be part of the community if you wish to be. So, I just wanted to put that out there. And Mike is tweaking stuff all the time on there. So, he's going to make it better and better. Okay? So, anyway, guys, I'm going to jump off of here. We got some water on the stove, so I'm going to have some tea. And Heather's going to have some hot chocolate. And we are going to do that. And just kind of have a low-key evening. Because the weather's kind of nasty out. So, it's a good day to stay home. Alright, well, I hope everybody's doing well. Remember, guys, we are all in this together. That's important to remember. I think a lot of people forget about that. Remember, hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen. So that's something to think about, too. And it's really important to tell the people how you feel about them every day. And remember STD, guys. It's one step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. You work methodically towards your goals. You're going to reach them. It's going to happen. And that'll be a good thing, okay? I hope everybody's doing well. I will talk to you all tomorrow. Have a great night. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.